Okay, good evening, welcome in a new series. Starting today, we'll be here, and I request all of you to be live on a daily basis because I can address you with the mistakes that you are committing or have committed, and I hope the best I can be there for your support. Let me start the session. Everybody here, welcome from my side. So that's a new series, new beginning. Let's go ahead. That's the first session, not the only session we are going to have. So I welcome all of you and your friends and everybody there for regular classes on YouTube now in the evening at 6 p.m. You heard it? For regular classes in the evening at 6 on a daily basis now, including the live mock we will have at 6 p.m. tomorrow on Tuesday. Welcome all of you here. Akash, Neha, Prerna, Utkarsh, Madhavan, GPT, Vishal, Nitesh, Ajay, Rishi, Ichha, Imran, Gunjan, Ashish, Muskan, Radhe Radhe, Bubbly, Sneha, Divyanshi, Gunjan, Prayakta, good evening. Divya, okay, that should be that Divya, huh? From the previous session. Sumedha, Yashwanti, Radhe Radhe, Rahul, God bless you, brother, no problem. Smile Fun, Saloni, Army Lovers, Jai Hind, Ishika, Aarti, Muskan, Radhe Radhe, and everybody here. Suman, good evening. Let's go ahead without any doubt for sure. For last 1 month, I was having classes. I had been having classes here on all these topics in a miscellaneous manner. Most welcome. Welcome, Rohit, Anadi, Ashish. So, we had classes on all these topics showing the miscellaneous versions, some error detection, especially 5, some sentence improvement, fillers, voice, narration, RCs, close tests, and everything we had. Now we will have regular classes from now onwards. I can show you mocks made by me too, but first of all, let's start with the database of SSC because it has happened, it will happen for sure. SSC is fond of repeating vocabulary 70 to 80% and also grammar and such patterns, not the sentences, but such patterns. You go through them, we go ahead. Gunjan and everyone. I'm sure done. Nothing left here. Yeshi, Tanvi, Pramod, heartily welcome to all of you here. Fond of. Okay. Answer step by step. I will try to put miscellaneous questions that SSC is fond of asking. So you will have easy peasy questions. You will have moderate level ones. If you pay a little more attention, you can answer them. You will have difficult questions also, but the conclusion is out of 10, we should have 8 to 9 correct. This is not the burden I'm putting. This is not the burden I'm putting on you, but this is something we have to keep in consideration in order to qualify cutoffs and get in the merit out there. So try to answer things for sure, but that shouldn't be okay. It sounds good, is good. It sounds bad, is bad. Not that way. Pay a little more attention. Go through the complete sentence. If you have been my student, you know something. Mistake and blunders. In case you do not know, you will come to know from the official PYQs of SSC. I'll be putting here for next week's show. So in case you come across a mistake, consider that. If you come across a blunder, that has to be preferred. Let's go straight. Patience and concentration. Every single sentence is from SSC's PYQ. We go ahead. Amrita, Churaran, God bless you. Jai Shri Ram, Pranjal. Patiently answer. Have the maximum concentration you can have. You come across a blunder, pick it. Agree with the first one. we have taken enough time for the first one because that was so easy. At least we know have is not followed by ing. Have is not followed by ing. We have a third form after have, not the ing form. Let's go through the sentence at a glance. You can think about the next one. Many of us have striving to produce a blend of all cultures that seem today to be in clash with one another. Either many of you have strived, third form, or we've been doing this. Yes, we are still doing that. Perfect. Perfect. The first fraction. Next. Vishali, Radhe Radhe. Respect. Fine. You can answer as soon as you get the answer. So when the business is ran, just a sec, some of the typical questions from SSC have with an ing, with a V2, with a V1, it doesn't exist. Is plus third form. I am starting this series now, so I'll define things in detail, and then once we get comfortable, yes, I will put just the words. I'm writing them now. B is MR was where either takes an ing, which is active voice, she's dancing, and B takes a third form, which is the passive voice, she was invited, she got selected, she got promoted, and such. So when the business is ran, B does not take a V2 after that, at least. Either say business runs, is running, anything such. You answered running, let's consider that, no objection. Fraction 1 again. Thank you so much. Sandhya, good evening. Scientists show that there is a curious relationship among a lion's lifespan and the pattern of spots on each side of its face. Among is not followed by anything. It is not paired by anything. Isha, Prerna. But yes, between takes the pairing. Between this and that. Between you and me. So once I come across this and, obviously between has to be the correct answer. On the other hand, among is used for more than two. Among the trees, among the people. And we had a singular noun after among, which is not possible either. Absolutely. Perfect. Everyone here. Fraction B. Kumesh. Nitish. Shoot it on. Perfect. Sure. Karnataka receives most of the annual rainfall during the monsoon, whereas Tamil Nadu does not much then. Then representing some time we have marked earlier. And it has to wait still the advent of the monsoon. Still is an adverb showing continuity. Come on, wait until I come. Till, until, show time. Still does not show time. So the conjunction, the adverb, still is wrong here. Use till, use until, up to you. No objection. Fraction 3. And one of the easiest ones. You will have the mixed questions here, but yes, from PYQ. I'm not putting my marks. I will once the exam approaches. Rohit. Education is A instrument. For the consonant sounds we use A, and for the vowel sounds we use N. So instrument I is an instrument for sure. Education is an instrument. Done. Any objection from anyone here is heartily welcome. Next set. Thank you. Leo, that's great. Amrita, that's fine. Progress in life depends. Progress depends. Utkarsh, most welcome, brother. So progress in life depends a lot. That's just an adverb. It depends. It depends a little. It depends a lot. It depends a great deal. Good deal. Fine. But it doesn't depend upon, sorry, under crossing this and that. It depends on, it depends upon. Under will be horrible. Fraction 2. Neha, something we discussed in the previous session. We had a class in the foundation batch at 5 and we were discussing modal verbs today. And the panacea of English out of those 5, the fourth one, modals take a fresh V1 after them, independent of the subject, number, gender, etc. So I used to sits, he. Come on, I want to read the sentence further because that's a blunder now. Models take a V1. Typical SSC errors. Utkarsh. Yes, now onwards, today onwards, the class will go on daily. आपने हिंदी में लिखा है, हिंदी में कह देता हूँ. हाँ जी, अब से डेली रहेगी. कुछ महीनों तक तो रहेगी. फिर आगे जो होगा देखेंगे. Absolutely. स्वागत आपका रोजाना. Yes, of course. Go through this, no problem. Thank you. Will be regular for sure. Respect. Pronouns must not be mismatched. There are many inner voices that speak to us, talking to us inside your head, and believe that they should not be trusted. If there are voices talking to us, voices, not people out there, the internal, the inner voices. So, talking to us, the inner voices, they must be inside our head. Your head. Error detection, Vishali. नमस्कार मनीष आपको भी. Amrita, perfect. Mediocre, good evening, Radhe Radhe. Neha, anything else you want to make the sentence smooth and perfect? No, Komish. With the blessings of God. So that's all fine. India's population, the population of India, with the blessings of God, with God's blessing. That's all fine. Prerna. Hmm. Yes, absolutely. Take your time, no problem. I'm not in a hurry. Radhe Radhe, Gomesh. Prerna, perfect. With God's blessings and hard work, I cleared many hurdles in life and I did reasonable will be fine. You can also transform that into an adverb as you are modifying a verb. I did reasonably both professional and personally. The blunder lies here. Professional is an adjective, personally is an adverb, and adjectives and adverbs cannot be added together. Either transform both into their adjective forms or transform both into their adverb forms. Either way it is going to be possible. So, and did reasonably, professionally, personally, I think better. A blunder lying here. Fraction 3. Next. Close the app and open again, Vishali. Hello, KP. Unnati. Jamaiki. I have watched that. Will consider. Someone's unstoppable. Leo, you're not bad, but I don't know, you are one of my regular students or not. It doesn't matter. I'm not being partial or biased here. But if you have been, I keep on saying, articles make mistakes until they make blunders. Interesting and such. We can have a blunder somewhere. In this sentence, I agree to what you say. If you have a creative streak, but that's a mistake, we have a blunder. Feel this. If you are putting a couple of subjects, say one subject, not a couple of subjects, if you are putting just one subject and you wish to add a couple of verbs, they differ in terms of their forms. For example, if I say, you have talked to him, you have talked to him, and now if I put, yes, you have entrusted, is that okay? Everyone, just focus on what I am saying in easy peasy words. If you have talked to him and entrusted, that is going to be horrible because you have talked is going to be okay. But not you have entrusted. That's a V3, sure. That's another V3, but that is okay with the active tone. I have talked to him. I have invited him. I have informed him. Active voice. But not I have entrusted. I am entrusted. I hope it is okay. Same answer there in the sentence. I hope this is okay. Not I have entrusted, I am entrusted. So there should be a form of be here. You are entrusted. If you have talked to him, if you are interested, then you can go there and such. Same happening here. If you have a creative streak, agree article should be there, but just a mistake. Which you have never pursued, feel this. A streak which you have never pursued. You have never followed. And the same happening here. If you don't put anything here, If you don't put anything here, then it will be have interested. Have interested. And you have interested will be horrible. Say you are interested. Otherwise, that is also a possibility. Interest in. Mediocrity, yep. If you have never pursued or you have interest in a new field, you have interest in a new field is also correct. Then gather all your energy and move towards it. Feel this now. Muskan, if you have a creative streak which you have never followed, I want to be a singer, but I have never sung any song, then you are suggesting this. If you have a creative streak, you sing quite well, which you have never followed, but you have not done this, but you are interested, then you should gather all your energy and move towards it. If not okay, ask again. I will be happy to mention again. Har Har Mahadev, Sakshi. Good evening. Most welcome. Very clear. Thank you, Prerna. If a couple of main verbs are connected with the same auxiliary, may be horrible. KP, someone here can also object to the same. And if that goes correct in her way, she will have 135 out of 135. Thank you. This is one of the common examples I teach in my classes. In noun, the very first topic. In gender, pay attention once again, people who are watching this for the first time. You are correct, but with three words in English, baby, infant, and child, we use it. We don't give them gender. I hope you remember. With three words, baby, infant, and child, we give it. We don't give them any specific gender, like male or female or anything such. Yes, Gomesh. Okay, let me parse this and find the error. The only thing that endures and can sustain an infant till the stage, talking about time, till the stage, not still the stage, till the stage. It receives immunity, comes from the consumption of mothers. You are putting plural mother. And just one baby you are talking about here cannot have multiple mothers. On the other hand, we are talking about some possession. So it is not going to be India population, that has to be India's population. In the same form here, we can't say God blessings, we say God's blessings. Same here. So not mother's milk, the plural one, it should be the possessive one. Mother apostrophe s milk. Fraction 3. Shubh Sankal Mahoday. Thank you. At least better is not appropriate there. Which is better? Which is the better? The best should be there. Of course, it should be the best. KP, wish and pray neither you nor she is at a disadvantage. Perfectly marked, Saloni. One of the common errors, affect is a verb in English, it will affect your health. It will affect your health. However, after the article, we should have the noun form there, and that's a verb in English. Effect should be there. Correct. Internal, external environment we experience in our thoughts, feelings, and the world around us has an effect, has an effect. But Neha, Sakshi, Sneha, and everybody here, Dhruv, SSC has considered this correct. Both the questions, pay attention to what I'm saying. I can just share the experience. Radhe Radhe, Kalpana. They belong to the same paper, SSC CGL Tier 2. Now don't be frightened. On the very first day, you are making us solve CGL Tier 2 errors. Let's leave. No, don't leave, please. Let's have variations. I won't be saying despite of on a daily basis. There, they asked an error of punctuation, and that was true there. This is straight from the horse's mouth. SSC has asked this. If you feel uncomfortable, I can show you here. Searching on Google, we can see that live here, no objection. But still, there is a blunder for which this punctuation won't be considered. We have a blunder here. Feel this. We have a blunder here. No problem. Dhruv, thank you. No Prakta. Pramod, feel this. Rasayans, I agree this is a mistake. This is a blunder. But remember, Hindi, verb se badi galati nahi hoti. Those who understand Hindi and those who do not, verbs are the most important. Say verb is the most important word in a sentence. Rasayans are the blends of tonic herbs, metals, fruits, gums, and they have specific methods of production which blank space the time of gathering. Present tense, a general statement. Present tense, a general statement. Past tense here. Why? Can you mark the preciseness, please? No correct answer yet. Think about this. We are here to learn. I'm not just making you solve them. No correct answer yet. Includes will not be correct. Include will not be correct. I'll define how and why. Maybe on Google you get the same answer, include or includes, but that will be horrible. I'll show you. No, think about this once again. No, Neha. No, let me share this. During those days, I used to have every sentence in the authenticity. It has been taken from this and that newspaper. It has been taken from this and that website and such. If you want me to show, I can show the book in which every single sentence has been marked. Feel this. Feel this. Please listen to me. If you are here paying attention, giving time, data and such, you should get something extra. If you say include, okay, that is grammatically fine. And the word include has the object also, the time of this and that. But does it make sense contextually? Feel this. Rasayan, we feel in Hindi also, rasayan are the blends of tonic herbs, metals, fruits, gums. Okay. Rasayans have specific methods of production. The methods of production, the blends of tonic herbs and such, which include the time of gathering. I mean, I had a herb. I had some rasayan, garam masala, and it includes the time of gathering. It was taken from this and that Himalayas, say, on 19th of January 2005. What does it mean to say it includes the time of gathering? Have you ever come across any rasayan, which may be a blend of this and that, but it includes time of gathering? Actually, it was captured. It's not a photo captured by it's a mobile phone, including the time of gathering or capturing. So what should be the correction? I remember the correction here. The correction was which are included at the time of gathering. Feel this now. Feel this now. I'm not saying say yes or no. You can say no, no objection if you say yes. But you can say, Neha, rasayans are the blends of these herbs, metals, fruits, gums, and they have specific production methods of production which are involved. The methods which are involved, the methods which are included, fruits, herbs, Blands which are included at the time of gathering. Remember, many herbs, when they are captured, they have some different context, ingredients. After a day or two, they change. So things which are included at the time of gathering. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, honestly. I remember the answer, otherwise today I won't be able to answer this. Next. Thank you, Amrita. Utkarsh. Windows. Muskan. Obviously, in relations to, she seems to have, no, infinitives, T-O, not T-double-O. Fraction 1. Don't remember exactly, we'll have to check. Perfect. For stating not thought has, but thought have. You guys are correct, just go ahead. I'm just checking one of those. On, as per the dictionary, subsist on. I didn't read that. On. In the dictionary also, that's a fixed preposition. He subsisted on welfare and such. Maintain or support oneself, especially at a minimum. So that is fine. Subsist on. Our thought have finished, nipped in the bud. But what should I say? The upcoming fraction says they. So for they, it should have been plural. Thoughts have, not thought has. A better choice. Thank you. Sakshi, here is Neha treading on the same path as yours. You've been successful. She hasn't been yet, but will be someday pretty soon. She's impressive. She's phenomenal. Absolutely. Prepositions take ing after them. I am interested in sing. Audible. I am interested in singing. She's fond of dancing and such. So when you drink the sweet coconut water, or some may say sweet coconut water. No, water is uncountable. That is all okay. It's a metaphor for experience, joy. You have an object. So for experiencing joy, to feel joy. You can't say experience can be a noun here. Then joy is another noun there. Two nouns cannot be together. Experiencing joy, feeling this and such. Yes, you deserve that. You have shown that. Muskan, the object of the preposition a gerund. After finishing homework, after talking to him and such. No problem. Have a smile. Nandini. Yes. I hope you can feel this or see this. Some are saying so, not all of them are saying so, but some are saying so. Much is used for the uncountables, and for much being the subject, can be the subject as a pronoun, but that's a singular subject. Then it should be believes. Much has been said, बहुत बोल लिया हमने. Much has been done, बहुत कर लिया हमने, and such. So that should be believes, but I think they are talking about people. Many believe if you are modern, you shouldn't be religious, and vice versa. Can't spirituality and modernity coexist? So many people believe in such, not much the amount or the quantity, the number. Many people believe persons and people. Absolutely. Just go through this. No objection. There is an adverb, cannot take a noun after that, and it goes there, T-H-E-I-R. Why is it that they can develop only a certain aspect of their life? So they can develop an aspect of their life. T-H-E-R-E is the adverb in English. I hope you know this. Here, there, and where. Here, there, and where. Adverbs of place altogether. Next. A better choice. You have a better choice. Their lives. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Zero conditional, Sakshi. If you eat this, say, we eat so that we may live. If you mix H2 and O2, it becomes this. If you heat water, it evaporates. If you put it at zero, it, say, freezes. Zero conditional. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Article before moon won't be even a mistake, I say. Then we don't have conjunction here to connect them. Obviously, Komesh and Neha, since we have taken enough time, let me go through the answer. That's a general statement. If you talk about astronomy, this is the position of the Earth, this is the position of this planet, this is the position of that planet, and if they are in this position, if they are, that means the person is healthy. If they are in this position, that means he's suffering from something such. If they are in this position, it means it may happen. If they are in this position, Shikha, don't be ever. No problem, beta. Obviously, that's a general statement, a casual statement. Feel this. So if the sun and moon were balanced, okay, you are talking about some hypothetical, say, imagination of the past. If they were balanced, which means present tense. If heat, cold are, person is. Present tense here, present tense here, present tense here. How about the past in between? That's a general statement. Which means is defining, Sham, the same conditional clause again. I say, if he is not at home, we are going, okay, fine, but let's call him once, huh? If he's not at home, which means if he's in the market, which means if he's roaming out there, stating the same words in different words, conditional clause out there. That's not imagination, Prerna, thank you. Sham, okay? The same if again. If sun and moon are balanced, that means if heat and cold are in equilibrium, stating the same stuff. Rishi, equal state. In chemistry, we had equilibrium, equal, LHS equal to RHS, you can say. That means the person is healthy. Objections welcome. Yes, brother, you have better insights. If sun, that means heat. If moon, that means cold, are in equilibrium, then we are healthy. If the mismatch goes on, we may not. So we, I'll say, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Absolutely. If I say the same, thank you for your insights, everyone present out here, because it's not we are just going to appear in just tier 1 alone. For tier 2, I'll prepare next year. Hmm? Now, we just get a couple of months in between. So we have to prepare for tier 1 and tier 2 all together, going through variations from all across. Most welcome, Shankar. Dil se welcome, brother. So Earth can be considered, one may say, the Earth can be considered. Sir, article should be there. I keep on saying articles, don't make blunders. They are the part of mistake. Say, Shikha, a prison. Consider that a mistake. Do you have a blunder? Earth can be considered a cage, a prison. Why? Because our choices are limited to available awareness, which is a noun, and restricted, which is not a noun. The same way we had this both professional and personally. You can't put a couple of adjectives and adverbs together. So either professionally and personally or professional and personal. Both ways it is going to be the same in the same form here. So you say awareness and restricted, not at all. Awareness and restrictions. Better choice. Third one. Hit the mark will be fine. We'll discuss this someday, no problem. None of the for a plural noun for the emphasis takes the plural verb. I can consider this. We'll discuss some other day. For sure, answer is the second fraction, but we can go ahead. On the very first day, I don't want to discuss such ambiguities. Yes, you know the spiritual content, so I can use a word that's called Mrityu Lok. Man is mortal, not the Indralok, Brahmalok, and the other loks there. Yes, restricted either will be a verb or a participle, can't be a noun. Not at all. We have a preposition here which has an object, will have another object. I agree to what you say, that is another possibility, but unanimously. Okay, the growth in India is amazing. Growth from 140 million connections in 2005 to 185 now is very impressed. Growth is impressed. Growth is personified. Well, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Growth is not going to be impressed. The growth is impressive for us, not for himself. Very good. Where to use participles, where to use adjectives. Absolutely. True. True. Delhi police organize. The first thing is police organize. Okay, police takes a plural verb, agree. No, police takes a plural verb, Sham. You speak Hindi, let me talk to you in Hindi. पुलिस ने आपको चारों तरफ से घेर लिया है. So that's a plural one. A mega function at this stadium to promote the training for women and girls. So either they organize each year, every year to promote this and that, but it seems like that was once in a while. So they organized a mega function. If the sentence had each year, every year, per year, should have been no error then. It's not a habitual or repetitive action. Agree. And all they need to do is feed their contact details, feed this number to receiving. Why do I need to feed this? You need to feed this to receive this and that. An OTP on your mobile. It's been 45 minutes, but we have discussed so many variations in my opinion. We are not over. Let's go ahead. भवाम उपकरोतिश्च महोदय. शुभ रात्रि. Good role models in classrooms and in communities are the most important part of getting. Wow, Shankar. The third panacea, everybody here. You say verbs, take objects, and the object subject in a statement can only be a noun or a pronoun. Good role models in classrooms and communities are the most important part. We take education from them in the process of, from those models of getting educate. Educate is a verb, get is another verb. Two verbs can't be together. Transform that into the equivalent noun form of getting education. Next. No. No. Thanks for the trust you are asking, but no. SSC doesn't consider punctuation errors in pre, mains, to be honest. This sentence is from SSC, you can check on Google, and this is from CGL Tier 2. Yes. I hope you trust me. If you do not, no objection, can check on Google. Science, this is horrible, but still considerable because they had a blunder. So punctuations don't matter. In case we have a blunder, yes, in case we have nothing, such punctuations deserve the correction. It says spirituality is a process of personal transformation involving values, beliefs that provide, absolutely, we have the plural incident for which the verb must be singular. Provide. Beliefs that provide, absolutely. This is a very good line. I have taught this here, I think, before. Feel this. In an imperfect world, of course, the world is imperfect, with not so perfect people and institutions, you have to play your role the best you can. People are not perfect, but at least you become perfect. The best you can, you do. You can take as many as you can. What many as you can with you. With empathy, with a bit of loving detachment. So it is not talking about any number, as many people, rupees, or anything such. In general, thank you so much. Just emphasizing, enhancing the degree, the level, or the extent. Do as much as you can. Help people the most you can in terms of the quantity, not the number in general. As many representing what? As much. Thank you so much. You can do as much as you want. You can study as much as you want and such. Prerna, thank you. Shama, no. Where? No, no. If you put well here, that will be the adverb form of good, and we don't want to mention anything good or bad here. Take as well as you. No. Earth's resources. They are not using articles again and again. The earth, na. The earth, na. One more slide back. The moon, no problem. Earth's resources have to be protected, and okay, that's perfect. They have to be protected, they have to be sustained. Two verbs with the conjunction and should be of the same kind. Two verbs of the same kind, two nouns of the same kind, two adverbs of the same kind. The conjunction and, just a sec, I'm sorry, adds things of the same kind always. Perfect. Last slide, I think. Yep. This is one of the more essential virtues. Fine, if you are comparing it, this is one of the more, then there should be the comparison more important than this or that. Perfectly marked unanimously. This is one of the most important essential virtues for real inner prosperity and happiness because it can connect us to the divine. Sakshi, linger. Ankita, in a superlative degree, we use the definite article the. For sure. Pramod. Great. The last slide and the difficult one, no problem. Present participle. See, invigorate is a verb in English. Morning cup of tea, together we can say is a noun form. Noun phrase if I say. And we don't have verbs modifying nouns in English. We don't have wash machine. We don't have drink water, the phrase form if I say. We don't have drive license and such. We have driving license, we have drinking water, we have washing machine and such. The same happening here. Aroma of the morning cup of tea comes wafting up the stairway as soon as something such of the invigorating morning cup of tea. Present participles, ing form of a verb, behaving, modifying the noun. No. In order to connect a couple of adverbs, conjunction, adjectives, there must be a conjunction. So I think that and is precise here. Break news, Nitish. Wow. Breaking news. Absolutely. Muskan is something that can fill energy. That can fill energy. It's not preserve. Pay attention. No problem. We are not going at a faster pace. This is the last slide. That is actually perseverance. I keep on using in my classes. Something procrastination, delaying things, and perseverance, constant efforts to achieve something. So perseverance, no, it's not preserve. Spelling is wrong. Everybody here. Shikha, that's not preserve. That's persevere. Learn this. We are not here to score as much as we can and then leave the session. Tomorrow we'll be here, the very next day we'll be here, the very next day we'll be here. Classes will go on a daily basis now for free here at YouTube. Stay connected. But yes, affirmations will Affirmations fire the will, hit the will, ignite the will to focus, and that's a verb now. Sakshi. In the same session, a couple of adverbs, a couple of nouns, a couple of adjectives, a couple of adverbs again, and many things all together with the conjunction and. Same happening here. It will focus, the will to focus and the will to persevere. That means go ahead, make constant efforts to achieve something. Persevere, that's the spelling. ANCE is the noun. Attend becomes attendance. Assist becomes assistance. Govern becomes governance. Prefer becomes preference, and such. Vampire, cool. Biggest problem faced by all developing countries is the lack of training manpower. Shikha, it depends upon the perception of the author. Talking about those developed countries or developing countries, we can't make any grammatical error there. Manish. Some of the common lines that we know. Neha, finishing it with boundary. Divya, still here, respect. And we will have the same slot now, 5 to 7. At 5 in the foundation batch 2.0. If anybody is new here, welcome. And at 6 here on YouTube. Yes, trained manpower. In GS, you have studied, I'm sure. Biggest problem faced by some countries is the lack of trained manpower. People who are skilled, not skilling. People who are trained, not training. If I want to work in a company, I should be skilled enough, trained enough, mature enough, intelligent enough, and such. And the last one, the easiest, the more obvious feature, if you're making it the comparative one, there should be the comparison. More obvious feature than this, than that. Now, you're talking about the most obvious feature of this world is this. Okay, thank you so much. See you tomorrow at the same time to have many such. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe and still stay connected, I would say. Before you finish, listen to me for 10-15 seconds. Stay connected. We will have classes now on a daily basis here on YouTube at the same time. So stay connected, I would love to say now. Okay. I take classes in the evening if somebody is new here from 5 to 6 there on the app in the foundation batch, which is also starting in a couple of days, the foundation batch 2.0 for SSC 2025 examinations. And we have an offer. You can celebrate Republic Day one more day by availing yourself flat 40% discount and 2 times validity using the code RDAY, Republic Day, valid till today, 27th of January. Okay. We have this SSC Super Elite in which you get access to all the classes, courses, notes, mocks, the all-in-one solution to SSC, all SSC examinations. Okay, so thanks a lot for being here. See you pretty soon in the next session tomorrow at the same time. Stay connected. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Shubhratri, Rishi, Bubbly, thank you so much. Shankar, Manish, Chota Don, thank you. God bless you, brother. Sakshi, see you pretty soon. Pretty soon. Nitesh, Rishi, thank you, bhai. Prerna, Ichha, Akash, GPT, Divyanshi, Ajay, Sandhya, Gauri, Mediocre, thank you so much. Mediocre, I think that's the pronunciation. Gunjan, Radhe Radhe, Muskan, perfect, Radhe Radhe. Ashish, Shyam, thank you so much. Yashi, Komesh, Dhruv, thank you. Utkarsh, Vishal, Divakar, Isha, Praikta, amazing session. Sure, beta, I'll do this tonight. Praikta, Ankita, most welcome. See you live. Valga, Valamudan, Tambi. I excuse my pronunciation. Amrita, thank you so much. Won't say brother. Divya, thank you so much. Neha, Kshama, Rishi, Pramod, Nancy, Anandi, Harsh, and everybody here. Have a great rest of the day to you too. Thank you so much. No problem. All okay. See you tomorrow at the same time here. Thank you.